And now I'm going to demonstrate our standing preacher bench curl. Let's use the curl bars more friendly on the wrist. And conversely, versus opposite of the standing curl, let's go on the narrow grip right here, nice and close. I'm using a hyperextension bench here as a preacher bench. It serves just as well. Main thing is, if it's a preacher bench or any kind of bench, you want to make sure you get your armpits right on top of the pad. Don't get too far forward and don't get too far back. You want those tops of the pads right in the top of the armpit. I like to put both feet over, nice tight grip, 3 seconds down. Pause at the bottom, relax for a second, big breath in. Let's stop about right there, because if you go further than that towards the nose, that's too far up. Tension is let off the bicep, and we lose constant tension on the bicep. So we want to stop about right there. There's about a 90-degree angle in the elbow. Down slow, breathing in. Pause and blow. Pause right there. Down, breathing in. Let that air out. Groan, growl. Just make sure you let that air out no matter what you have to do to let that air out. Nice and slow. Take a big breath in first. Stop right there. Isometrically squeeze those biceps. Down slow, breathing in. Here's a nice unique technique. On the last 2 or 3, when the body starts wanting to move around to gain a mechanical advantage, really focus on letting that air out and driving those both elbows down to the floor. That'll lock your armpits right on top of the pad, and it'll make those last 2 or 3 reps more effective. Big breath in. Last one. Exhale. Gonna stop right there, pushing both my elbows down towards the floor. And I'm going to end it with an extra slow negative, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice stretch. I just let it down. If I'm by myself, I don't have a spotter. I just let it down to my fingertips. I start to stand up, and I just pull it up on the preacher bench. So there you go. There's our preacher bench curl bar curls. It's an outstanding movement. There's a couple of techniques in there that will allow you to get a little bit more out of this exercise. Limited range of motion. You stop about 90-degree angle in the elbows. Coming up, you might want to curl your knuckles up towards your face and make sure that you get a really nice stretch down at the bottom. All right, and also when you start getting fatigued and the body wants to move, drive those elbows down through the floor, and it pushes that upper arm bone down and that armpit secures it nice and top on the pad so you can get a nice focus feeling on your bicep on the last 2 or 3 reps. There you go. Now go do it.